Chatterbox. Murdoch loves pulling heavy goods trains along the main line. He always loves the tranquility of the countryside. But one day, in the yard, Murdoch was coupled onto his train. Just then he saw Oliver puffing with Toad. "He's not tagging along, is he?" Murdoch growled. "Afraid so. At least he'll keep you company," chuckled Oliver, and scampered away. Murdoch sat as Toad was coupled on. "Hello, Mr. Murdoch. Really happy to be travelling with a big strong engine." "Sorry, Toad, can't hear you over the guard and the trucks." Toad fell silent as the train rolled away. He was running well through the countryside until... "You may want to keep an eye on your speed. You're going a bit too fast," called Toad. Murdoch tried to drown out Toad's cries, but it didn't help. They then came to Gordon's Hill. Murdoch started the ascent and felt the train getting heavier, but he was a strong engine, but it didn't bother him as he reached the top. "Well done, Mr. Murdoch," called Toad. Finally, they were on the home stretch, as Murdoch saw the station in the distance. Then something happened. A mighty crack filled the air, and the train came to a screeching halt. "Oh dear, that's not good," said the driver peering out of the cab. "One of your pins shutted off the driving wheels. Can you make it to the sidings?" Murdoch limped onto the sidings and off the main line. The big engine felt sad about the accident, but could enjoy the quiet until help arrived. Then... "You know, Mr. Murdoch, I remember one time I saved Thomas from a dangerous accident, and I stopped just before the buffers. Then there was the time I was a runaway, and Oliver chased me down." Toad just wouldn't stop with telling stories. Murdoch didn't want to be rude. "Please, Toad, stow it with your silly stories. I need to concentrate on when help arrives," he said. Toad shut right up and kept an eye out for a passing engine. After a few hours, help arrived in the form of Thomas. "Took you long enough," muttered Murdoch, and the workmen set to work. After a while, Murdoch was repaired, and his driver secretly uncoupled Toad from the train. The big engine raced away, leaving Toad behind. "Finally, a proper run with peace and quiet," he puffed. The train went along, and as Murdoch neared a signal, he noticed it was red. "Oh, now what?" he groaned. Then the signalman stepped out and went to the cab. Murdoch found out what they were talking about. So the train sat where it was until Toad was shunted back on. "You left me behind," Toad said angrily. Murdoch acted like he hadn't heard and chuffed away. The train finally reached the station, and there stood Sir Topham Hatt. "I don't appreciate leaving an essential part of your train behind, especially on purpose. Brake vans are for your and the train's safety. If I catch you doing this again, there will be punishment." Murdoch felt his heart hit his wheels. Even though he was still cross, Toad felt sorry for Murdoch. Murdoch collected Toad and then went back to the station. "I'm sorry for leaving you behind. I just like my peace and quiet," called Murdoch. "Well, I'm sorry too for chattering all day. I do get carried away sometimes. By all means, you can tell me to stop," said Toad. And the two chatted all the way until they reached Knapford Station. Oliver was waiting. "Sounds like you two had a fun day," he sneered. "Oh, you wouldn't believe it," said Toad.